Spring it on with 40 to 70% off almost everything at Gap Factory and gapfactory.com. Matching styles for the family are on sale too. Shop it all through April 12th.
Well, before we get started today, this episode is brought to you by Charger Bolt Family, an amazing group that is helping out Chargers fans all over the country and the world get all of their memorabilia from all of their favorite players on this Chargers team, whether it is Justin Herbert, Dan Faust, Kenneth Murray, Derwin James, you name it, Jake. Anyone that the Chargers have on their team, Charger Bolt Family is working on getting memorabilia signed. They have all kinds of giveaways. They've got raffles. Check them out on Facebook, Charger Bolt Family. They're also on Instagram as well. Jake, if you had to get one memorabilia signed from one Charger, current or past, who would it be?
You know, I don't have anything signed from LT. I have a football signed by Phillip Rivers. I always wanted to get something signed by Antonio Gates. Unfortunately, I still remember the closest I got to getting LT signing something was LT, and it was the first year that, what was it? It was years ago at training camp, but it was right after practice was done. LT was making a beeline toward the fans, and literally just so happened to be right where I was standing. And of course, the floods and floods and floods of people just somehow just dramatically, naturally just kind of shift your position a little bit. And then I slowly just watched LT just veer to the right, veer to the right, veer to the right. And then it just kept going that direction. And I was never able to get something. So yeah, it'd probably be LT.
LT. Well, actually, they just had a signing with LT. So he will probably be coming again soon. So maybe when we get him, I will let you know, Jake. But you'll know before me, most likely. Folks who are looking for memorabilia for the Chargers, check them out. Charger Bolt Family on Facebook and on Instagram. Tell them that Dan and Jake sent you from Chargers Unleashed. Tell Ken we said hello. Charger Bolt Family, they're incredible. Check them out. Awesome group for Chargers community worldwide.
Welcome to Chargers Unleashed podcast. Jake Hefner and Dan Wolkenstein here with you from the LAFB Network. We have a fantastic episode for you guys today. Cannot wait for you to tune in. For those who are coming in for the first time, thank you so much for joining us on Chargers Unleashed. You picked a good one. You can find us on social media, on Twitter at LAC_Unleashed. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube, podcast, Spotify, you name it. We are everywhere on social media. Give us a 5-star review if you feel we deserve it. Without further ado, though, let's get you guys connected with Asante Samuel Jr., the 47th overall pick of the 2021 NFL Draft and your newest cornerback of the Los Angeles Chargers. This was such a fun discussion. Can't wait for you to hear. Asante Samuel Jr. coming up next on Chargers Unleashed.
With the 47th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the Chargers select Asante Samuel Jr., DB, Florida State.
Well, we are super excited today. We have a friend of the show, special guest joining us here on Chargers Unleashed. With a draft behind us and rookie mini camps well underway in Costa Mesa, figured it would be a fun time to bring on the newest member of the Los Angeles Chargers. The ink is barely dried on the contract. Number 47 of the 2021 NFL Draft, but let's be real, number 1 in the hearts of Chargers fans. Ball hawk playmaker, the prodigy himself from Florida State University, or like I used to call DBU. On Twitter at Godschild_3, Asante Samuel Jr. Thank you and welcome to Chargers Unleashed. How's life in LA treating you so far?
Life is good, man. Just getting up here, collabing with some of the draft picks and just meeting everybody in the building. It was definitely good seeing everybody today.
Oh, for sure. And I appreciate you coming on. I know this is a very busy time for you. We're going to talk about all kinds of fun stuff. We're going to talk about mini camps, the latest schedule that just came out yesterday, the potential of you in this defense. And of course, we've got to get into some rapid fire questions. But before we even get into any of that, what was it like for you? Let's talk about draft night. What was it like for you seeing your name being called by the Chargers? I mean, I can tell you, leading up to the draft, Chargers fans were praying that you would be available at 47, but we all kind of figured it was just going to be a pipe dream. There's no way you're going to still be there. But you fell 47. We ran to the podium as fast as we could. What was that like for you getting picked by the Chargers?
It was a blessing. I've been grinding all my life for this exact moment. So it was kind of like dreams of reality. Wherever I ended up, if it was the first round, the seventh round, I would just been happy and just happy that I got an opportunity to play on the next level and just be able to show my talents. So it was definitely a blessing and a dream come true.
Now, when you got the call, I know your dad's been with you the whole time. When you got the call, when you talked to your dad, what was kind of the first thing that you and your dad had talked about once you found out you got picked?
We didn't really talk about much. He was just like, congrats on being a millionaire. And then, just get to work now.
Have you thought about what you're spending your money on first?
Not right now. I'm going to save my money right now. I'm scared to spend it.
Hey, smart man. So for those who don't know, we know a lot about your father. We know a lot about you. We've seen tape on you for months now. Who is Asante Samuel Jr.? Any passions or things off the field that you love doing? Like, what should people know about you that maybe they don't know yet?
I feel like I'm definitely like a family man. I'm the oldest of 9 siblings. So I always been like a kind of a family guy and just always trying to be a leader and just kind of lead by example. So definitely just spending time with the family and stuff like that.
Got it. Are you into gaming? Are you a big foodie?
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely into gaming. Madden, Call of Duty. Those are the only 2 games I really play. But other than that, I'll definitely I play the game a lot, though.
Have you played Derwin? Have you had a chance to go up against him?
Oh, nah, but I heard about him in Madden. So I got to practice a little bit before I try to play him.
He is a bit lethal, which we'll talk about Derwin in a bit here. So Chargers' schedule was just released yesterday, and boy, primetime central. We got 3 primetime games in SoFi, brand new. Any games or any opponents that you're circling?
Definitely the first game. I mean, the first game, you got to start off strong. So that's all I'm focusing on right now. The first game, just try to take it one day at a time. You know, we got preseason, so I'm really focused on the preseason right now. But other than that, you just got to take one game at a time and just maximize every day.
For sure. Now you come from Florida State University. I talked about it at the top. It's more like DBU. We got Jalen Ramsey, Derwin James. Everyone talks about kind of the amazing talent that comes from that school. But I don't think people really touch on why it comes from that school. So let me ask you, what is it about Florida State University that makes it such a powerhouse when it comes to secondary talent?
I just think, like, from the guys that always been there that came out early, just like you said, Jalen Ramsey, Derwin James, Deion Sanders, Terrell Buckley. There's so many guys that I can name that already came out of there. So it's like we already have a stamp of it. So the guys that's coming in now, they're just trying to keep it going. Like me, like I'm just trying to keep the name going. DBU, just keep it going. Like, I mean, because it's going to be a lot more great DBs that come out of Florida State. So we're just trying to just keep it going.
There you go. All right, let's keep on the name and the tradition. So speaking of Florida State, we've all heard about how excited Derwin was and how much he was pushing for you to be drafted by this team. He was in Coach Staley's ear all the time. And ultimately, you saw how excited everybody was when they finally got you. Tell us about your relationship with Derwin James. I know everybody knows that you're connected with him and that he was in your ear leading up to the draft, but what is it that maybe connected you guys together? And, what did he kind of tell you about the Chargers team specifically leading up to the draft?
Just like we just said the last question, the DBU, I mean, we actually didn't play with each other, but just from us knowing Florida State, we got the same teammates, we had the same teammates, and just hearing stories about him, just hearing things, and just kind of just know each other just all based off we both went to Florida State and we both played DB, so now it's time to play together and be able to maximize our potential on the field together. So that's all we're trying to talk about, and just basically just telling me some of the plays, how everything goes up here, and it seems like he's just kind of like a big brother. So I'm definitely be under his wing and just kind of like learn from whatever he wants to teach me.
It's a great one to learn from. I know everyone here in LA is so excited to see him back healthy and to see what you guys do together. It's going to be nasty. I cannot wait. So now, fast forward, you're now in mini camps this week. You've been there with your team, just started. How's the week been for you so far? Like, what's a typical day look like for you for rookie mini camps?
Well, I just got here yesterday, and today we're doing like the physical and signing the contract and everything like that. So we haven't really did mini camp yet. We're gonna do it. I think we start Friday. So I definitely feel like it'll be some great competition out there. Just getting acclimated. The coaches just want to see us move, I think, and just see what we have.
Got it. Now, are you with it? You're going to see all kinds of players here and coaching staff and all that kind of stuff. What has it been like so far getting to know these players and coaches? Are there any kind of golden nuggets you could share, or maybe a story or something you've learned so far from someone on the team?
I haven't really talked to many people on the team yet. It's still kind of like the off season. I've just been doing Zoom meetings with the DB coach. So I think next week I get on the Zoom call with everybody. So probably I get to know a little bit more people like that. But really, it's just been kind of like crazy. COVID threw a lot of things off. So I'm just kind of like just trying to take it day for day.
Yeah. Now, what is it when you talk to Coach Ainsley? What was the first question that you asked him when you guys were talking?
When I'm gonna get the playbook. I mean, I'm just trying to get ready to go. I mean, I got drafted. Now it's time to work and show why I feel like I'm the best cornerback in this draft.
Now, you kind of talk about the cornerbacks. There's so much talent as well as personality on this team. You can talk about the defensive backs or just the defense as a whole. You got yourself, Derwin James, Joey Bosa, Kenneth Murray, Strap Harris, Nazir Adderley, all kinds of stuff. How do you see yourself and your personality, whether it's your personality, maybe your skill set or mentality, fitting in with this team that's already kind of so jacked up and ready to go?
I'm gonna just be myself. I mean, I've always been around great players. I played with Joey's little brother, Nick Bosa, at St. Thomas. So and Joey went to St. Thomas. So I feel like I've always been around great competition, great players, NFL players. So I'm gonna just be myself, do what I gotta do, and just just be myself. I'm not really trying to impress nobody. I ain't trying to do nothing that I ain't never did before. I'm gonna just be myself and do what I've been doing.
Now, are you going to be one of those guys who tries to, once you get your feet wet, you go up to Joey at some point and you tell him, hey, I played with your brother. He looks like he may have been better than you, just to get him riled up for the next play? Would you do that?
No, I don't think I'll do nothing like that. But I'll definitely get him fired up some type of way. I mean, even if it's just by me making a play and he gets fired up by seeing me make a play, that's what we got to do. Then that's what we're going to do. There
you go. Leading into the season, we're almost done wrapping up. We'll have some rapid fire questions here in a sec. What are you most looking forward to when you're stepping on the field at SoFi? What are you most looking forward to this season?
Honestly, just looking up and just really everything setting in that I'm in the NFL for real. That's what I'm really looking forward to. I mean, it's hit me. I did a contract and got drafted and everything, but now it's time to play football. So I feel like when I step on that football field, it's going to really hit, and I'm going to just be more amped up to play.
When you signed your contract this week, when you were putting pen to paper, what was the thought that was going through your mind as you were signing your name?
I really didn't have no thoughts. I'm just like, wow, it's crazy. Just looking at the contract, it was just kind of crazy. I mean, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just an unreal feeling, and I'm just blessed to be in this position.
Good for you. All right, so we are going to go through some rapid fire questions. I think we're going to have some fun with this. Put you on the spot here. We're going to have some fun here. So you ready for some rapid fire questions, Asante?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. All right, first topic is going to be food. Let's stack rank the following from best to worst. You've got guac, queso, and salsa. Which one's the best? Which one's the worst?
I'll say guac the best, queso in the middle, and salsa the last one.
Ooh, I am quite literally the opposite, but I'll take your word for it. Let's go music. On your playlist for pre-games, what are some of the most played songs that we would hear on Asante Samuel Jr.'s playlist?
Definitely some Lil Baby songs, some Meek Mill, a Florida rapper named FCG Heem, Kodak Black from Florida too.
Rick Ross?
Not really. Probably Young Jeezy over Rick Ross.
Okay. All right. Now, have you? Speaking of Nazir Adderley, have you seen his hype video for when he came out of Delaware? His Meek Mill Championships cover that he had is fire. Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay, I gotta find some way for you to get it. It's amazing. All right, here we go. Put you in the spot here. Who is better coming out of college? Asante Samuel Sr. or Asante Samuel Jr.?
I'm gonna definitely say me. I mean, the proof in the pudding. I mean, he played 4 years. I played 3 years, but I mean, kind of had better stats than him, and so that's what.
There you go. Your dad did say that he thinks that you have the possibility to be better than you, and that you definitely had a faster start. But hearing you say that you are better than him, tape don't lie, right? Tape don't lie. Let's go. Competition. Toughest wide receiver you had to go up against in college.
I'd say probably my freshman year, Chase Claypool. He was a very great route runner, great hands. I mean, we went at it. We definitely had a competition, but it wasn't. Yeah, I got the best of the competition, but he was definitely one of the best receivers I played.
There you go. All right, and last one. Favorite movie?
I'll just go with Friday, old time classic.
There you go. Love it. Love it. Asante Samuel Jr. joining Chargers Unleashed. Asante, thank you so much. I know we are now off of the pedestal and no longer have to be rapid fire questions. So I appreciate you taking time. What are you up to the next couple of weeks? What's life like in California for you?
I'm going to just be up here learning the plays, getting in the playbook, grinding, working out, and just trying to get acclimated to the Cali living.
There you go. It's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Asante Samuel Jr., you can find him on Twitter at GodsChild3 _. Asante, number 47 overall pick of the Chargers in the 2021 NFL Draft. Asante, best of luck this season. Thank you so much for coming on to the show. And you are a friend of the show. Welcome anytime. All right, man?
All right. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Asante Samuel Jr., everybody. Thank you so much.
All right.